Welcome to another MOTIVICTOR production. I'm your regular narrator, Victor Isibo. Today, I am going to be narrating to you the story of Adesuwa. Adesuwa was the most beautiful girl in Benin City in the 17th century. Her beauty was too much for words to express. So much was her beauty that it drew the attention of the then Oba of Benin, Oba Akengbuda, and they started dating and making plans to marry. She was not only beautiful, she was the daughter of the then Ezomo Nuzebu, who was the richest man in the kingdom back then. Her beauty and her father's wealth did not stop her from being hardworking and resourceful. She used to sell goods at the market, and she was an independent woman. However, Adesuwa was known for her pride and arrogance. She turned down many suitors because she felt they were below her social class. One fateful day, the newly installed Obi of UBULU UKU, OLISE, who came to Benin to pay homage to the Oba of Benin, decided to stop over at Uzebu, the palace of the Ezomo Nuzebu, who was the father of Adesuwa. Obi Olise of UBULU UKU was arrested by the uncommon beauty of Adesuwa on setting his eyes upon her when she brought kola nuts for the august visitor. The Obi called Adesuwa aside and made his intention known. It must be noted that the Obi already had numerous wives and only wanted to add Adesuwa to the ever-growing list. Adesuwa gave him the worst verbal insults he had ever heard in all his life. She called him all sorts of names, and she even said the Obi wasn't better than any of her father's slaves.
Oh, my beautiful Princess Adesuwa, your beauty is so captivating. When you brought kola nuts to serve me and your father, I kept on staring at you. I have heard stories about your beauty, but I must tell you, words cannot describe how beautiful you are. Please, I would like for you to marry me. Please.
Hey, listen, you old man. Do you know who I am? I am Princess Adesuwa, the most beautiful girl in Benin City, daughter of the richest man in the whole of Benin. And my fiancé, the man I'm dating, he is the Omonoba Nedo Ukwa Polopolo Oba Akengbuda. So tell me, why would I want to stoop so low to even be friends with a low-life barbarian who calls himself Obi of UBULU UKU? For your information, UBULU UKU is just a remote colony of Benin, and even the least of my rich father's slaves is better than you. Old, broke, and frustrated traditional ruler of a barbaric village. Let this be the last time you ever insult me by suggesting I date you. Old ugly fool. Nonsense.
The Obi, not willing to take no for an answer, devised an alternative means. He bought goats from Adesuwa with the promise that he would send the money as soon as he arrived back in UBULU UKU, to which Adesuwa agreed. However, he deliberately refused to send the money after several months. Instead, he spent all that time conjuring and casting evil spells on Adesuwa's spirit, commanding her to come to UBULU UKU to get her money. Against all advice, Adesuwa arrived UBULU UKU to the delight of OLISE. OLISE indulged Adesuwa to abandon her quests for payment for her goods, since he had all along planned to add her to his long list of women. He proposed marriage to the beautiful Princess Adesuwa. All hell was let loose. Adesuwa's sharp tongue was activated, and without control, she lashed out at OLISE in the presence of his chiefs and other guards, raining abuses and insults on him even before the entire community. Apparently enraged by her running mouth, OLISE instantly beheaded Adesuwa with a machete.
Serves you right, you uncultured daughter of a rich man. That is what you get for having a razor-sharp tongue. Nonsense. Guards! Oile, the slave that came with Princess Adesuwa from Benin, has escaped. But not to worry. Pack her bodies and throw it in the evil forest. That is what she gets for insulting me here in my kingdom. Nonsense.
As your lordship pleases.
The maid who accompanied Adesuwa on the ill-fated trip to UBULU UKU ran as far as her legs could carry her to Benin to announce the gruesome and grievous murder of Adesuwa. Feeling personal grief, Oba Akengbuda decided it was going to be a case of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. In this case, a head for a head. If Adesuwa was beheaded, so should OLISE also have his head cut off. A visibly angry Oba Akengbuda mobilized the kingdom's armies and other vassal warriors with a strict directive to subdue the Obi and bring him his head. Troops under the command of Imara Aidiagbon and another contingent under the Enoge Emokpaogbe, the Agbogidi of Ugo, husband of Emokpolo, were sent to UBULU UKU to avenge the murdered princess.
Igba, ovieron boviedo. I want you to pick your best men and go to UBULU UKU. I need you to bring me the head of OLISE. He has just beaten more than he can chew. Go to UBULU UKU and bring me the head of their king. Obaga Tokbe, Ekpenowa, your word is law. I, Igba, and my men will ride on UBULU UKU tonight. Igba, Ari UBULU UKU, Yasuya, Vinigba, Yaswoma. Go there and wreak havoc and bring me their king's head. Go!
After several battles, the town of UBULU UKU was captured and the head of the Obi was brought to Benin. Note carefully that all of these happened during the reign of Oba Akengbuda in 1752 AD. Historians liken this tragic story to that of Troy. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you got value. If you did, smash the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon because there is more from where this came. I've been Victor Isibo. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, it's bye-bye. Saimida o, eiminu ye wewu. Saimida nerame, eiminu ye wewu. Iromo gbe menu vie ine, owe me tira mere o. Niye na ewi meri mera. Itira me o ma kwenye o. Agbon deba o se son agbon itu o ma o. Eboniye, ebaru ho na agbon ta. Agbon ite na ya wese o. Late Chief Wilson Paul Osaemida Isibo, my father, continue to rest in peace till we meet to part no more. Adieu, Daddy.